He speaks, or he's going to speak. Tiger Woods scheduled to speak publicly on Friday for the first time since news of his multiple affairs broke last year.
Our new senior correspondent, Charlie Gasparino, breaking the news about the golf great on our own air earlier today. He joins us now with more in our studio.
As you can see, I'm out of my gym clothes.
we were all anxious to know
match,
you look good.
if you were going to come in your gym show. What's the deal here? Because this is a huge business story. We always have to emphasize how many hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars are wrapped up in this business and his role in the business.
Right, and we should tell the viewers how we got this story, essentially, and without giving this specific source, so no one will talk to me ever again. But we got this from his sponsors, and that's why this is a big story, a big business story. His sponsors were alerted today, essentially, that, imminently, an announcement being made possibly today that he was going to give a public apology of some sort. And the initial read was that it was going to come Thursday. It's obviously coming Friday now, he's telling us. But that's key. The sponsors were made. They were alerted by his reps because, his business, Tiger Inc., has suffered. I mean, he has Nike, right? You guys know.
He's got Nike, he's got Electronic Arts, he's got Pepsi, but he was dropped by Accenture. And, of course, there were other companies like Gillette that said, wait a minute, we're really heavily considering dropping him.
Right, and we don't know what that public apology will be. I mean, I don't even want to guess what he's going to say. It's actually kind of funny to think about. I apologize for having too much sex. I mean, and whether that will sell. I mean, what's interesting about this, and I've covered Wall Street for a long time, covered, people had, drug problems on Wall Street, and, not that it's accepted, but people understand the sort of human frailty of taking drugs and trying to battle that disease, which it really is, and alcoholism as well. I wonder if he can make the sale that I was a sex addict, and that sale working where the sponsors will buy it. Maybe it doesn't matter. I know with women, particularly my wife, she does not buy the notion of I was addicted to sex. All right, now that's a big thing.
I've got a wife cut from the same cloth.
Right. So now, but does that matter? Is that his target audience?
Yes.
Those traders that should be watching our show, maybe his target audience. And based on what I know about bond and stock traders, they might not care.
Meanwhile, though, Nike is just about to launch a new set of golf clubs that it has without Tiger Woods. They've all planned for life, at least in the immediate future, without Tiger Woods. How quickly can they turn that around?
Well, it depends on how much they laid out. I mean, has their marketing strategy been?
The whole thing's been around Tiger Woods for Nike.
Right. So I think it's, you can make a turn on the dime, don't you think?
Well,
I mean, if you know people in marketing, I mean, we should really have someone in marketing and how fast you could change a marketing campaign or reinstall a new marketing campaign. But I'm like I'm not buying it all. I'm not buying that you can really sell a public apology about I'm addicted to sex.
Well, when you have companies like Accenture, which immediately I think they were among the first to say no thanks because their whole issue is integrity, etc. Right. But Electronic Arts, you said I don't think Wall Street bond traders really care about that. Gamers, getting off the futon for a bag of chips is a big deal for gamers. And so they always stuck by him. And today their stock is getting a boost. In fact, so is Pepsi, so is Nike. It's like the Tiger bounce here. So they look smart having stuck with him.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just like to see what the apology is about. Check first, verify. I really want to see how this thing gets rolled out before I make any sort of conclusion here. But like I said, I think drug addiction, people understand that. I mean, I've known plenty of people that have had that problem, have battled back, some that haven't battled back. We understand that. I don't know if we really understand or accept the notion of sex addiction. And in order to make that sale, he's going to have to make that sale, I think, to really sort of get back to anything close to where he was.
It'll be the most quality crafted speech you've
I know I
heard.
couldn't make that sale.
Charlie Gasparino, on that tantalizing tease, we leave it at that. Wonderful to see you in person.